And there is Ryan Garcia. He's never lost. 22-0 with 18 knockouts, 5'10".
El hijo de la romana de la República Dominicana, presentado Javier, el Abejon Fortuna. The fighting pride of the high desert, el rey invicto, King Ry Ryan Garcia.
Caballero, estás recibiendo sus instrucciones en el camerino. Look him up. Buena suerte, good luck.
Los Angeles, California, Garcia and Fortuna.
Can Fortuna start early and get the same success? That's how you set up that hook. You let Fortuna miss his balance and then check him with those slinging left hooks.
They've been working a lot on Garcia's timing in this camp. There's an expectation.
How does Fortuna look in there to you right now, Sergio?
Well, but he's also a fast starter.
You see, Sergio, that lead right hand.
And Fortuna, Garcia versus an experienced southpaw.
He's using a lot more confident lead in the training for this fight.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to find a
Combination to beat Emmanuel Tega, who is constantly running around the ring at the Alamo Dome in Garcia. Or do you push hard early, knowing that you might gas out?
Oh, you're a veteran.
Against a former champion who's not too...
See, it's a smart combination to throw if you're the taller fighter. Instead of exchanging hooks with a shorter
He
fighter.
said to prepare for another southpaw. He said they increased the number of sparring they did.
He wants Garcia to get overconfident.
Expectation that at some point in these early rounds,
Start off more aggressively and take more chances early. Right now, I think he's showing a little bit too much respect. Now, Garcia throws that out just to sling that left hook going backwards. So he's baiting him in with that right hand. Hard luck in the past, you know, coming up short in the big fights, but he's also a fighter to look
to kind of retrain the brain to face a southpaw.
Fortuna, you know, he's been known to make it rough in there. Sometimes some say dirty, but that's what Javier Fortuna wants to do.
3 years old.
Garcia hit the deck, got up, and got the knockout. Jab up, jab down, and look, that's what you do. That's the right guard up that he wants to come forward and put the pressure on the young Garcia. Left hand, but there was a hook, a 45-degree punch, an uppercut. That left hand was dead like Fortuna.
And if I'm Fortuna,
We talked about Fortuna perhaps not being in the best possible shape. When you know that as a fighter.
that straight right hand down the middle.
And there's that check left hook, and that's
Straight right hand connected for
not
Garcia.
really looking or aiming to land that right hand. He's just gauging with that right hand to land that jab out there, a long, rangy jab.
Doing well. Estás viendo bien, ¿verdad que sí?
You're doing well, right?
¿Cómo está ese aire?
Get some air.
Enjuágate la boca, papá. No te la tragues.
Rinse your mouth. Don't drink it.
Eso es perfecto.
Perfect.
Ahí, déjeme el cubito ahí. Papito, esa recta la vamos a contraatacar.
Round 3. See if Garcia starts to let the hands.
Yeah, like they're just waiting for something big to happen.
We know Garcia can end the fight with one punch. He's done it several times.
His body can carry that extra weight.
Ooh, that one got around the gloves.
Ammo now, not just that slinging left hook upstairs, but taking it downstairs to the ribs.
You know at the time that Golden Boy, it was Golden Boy's most significant signing. There was another one. He said he was going to start pushing the tempo in the 4th round, and a body shot sends Fortuna down.
That was a body shot, just like we saw knock Luke Campbell out.
Exact same punch. Faked it upstairs. Fortuna backed up Garcia right there with 2 jabs. I want to see more of that. Yeah, Garcia's starting to turn it into a hook now, realizing the straight punches aren't landing effectively on Fortuna.
By Jason Sosa, a 130-pound fight several years ago, and he just
Now Fortuna trying to go Roy Jones on him here. You know what? Oscar was right.
He pulls the crowd, and you know, there's a, you can see Garcia's binding,
Good with that left. Oh, and then
tripling up the jabs from the shorter fighter. Actually,
Is he pacing himself, perhaps, Sergio, a little bit more in these early rounds?
maybe, but
top of the box punches.
he's protecting them ribs is what he's doing.
Javier Fortuna had a pretty close fight against Jojo Diaz here on Bazaar. Landed through 3. Garcia 33, Fortuna 14. As Garcia's
He's gotta take chances. He can't give up these early rounds. And he's looking for those. It intimidates.
I think Sergio's right, too. I think keeping your hands down.
That weight a lot better. It looks better on his frame. Wide shoulders, tall. I think Garcia checked him from starting fast. But New Campbell's taller, so this taller, longer reach, and that's the reason he was able to time Garcia.
Makes Garcia more likely to go upstairs than downstairs. He doesn't want any part of another shot downstairs. Diego Corrales pulled that many years ago.
Well, Fortuna bought a few seconds, but will that be?
You saw when he came out really hard. You saw his That's right. So we got 2 in the bed right now. Let's just keep building on that. Just keep in mind, he's going to try to throw big shots and big stuff. I know you do.
If Fortuna's going to get aggressive, he's going to have to take chances, but he's going to put himself at risk.
See if Fortuna decides to go out on a shield.
I love the fact that Garcia's not falling off balance when he misses that right hand.
When you talk about guys comfortable fighting southpaws.
So he got him again! And this time, he gets up quicker, but that one really knocked the wind out of him.
And Fortuna fell for the bait. He fell for that right hand, got caught with that check hook. It's hard not to see that he's not going to get this stoppage.
Maybe aren't that familiar with Ryan Garcia or boxing in general, who are like, what? Ryan Garcia should be beating this guy.
Bounce in. Fortuna hasn't fell for it just yet.
Times in the amateur ranks, I just want to see them fight one time in the pros.
Oh, there's that check hook again, body again. He's already threw 2 check hooks upstairs. Fortuna, I don't like the look in Fortuna's eyes.
Well, he knows that Fortuna can bang.
Can you work? Can you work? Took him, I think, the 3rd time to respond in the affirmative.
And Garcia promised an electrifying
Fighting southpaws. As he was growing up, his main spot easy to kind of reflexively go back upstairs. But every time that guard
balance.
Yeah, Fortuna caught him glancing with a looping left hand.
Look how much taller he is. But guess what? People want to throw, and he caught him with a left hook again. Absorb any more punishment here tonight. Out comes the mouthpiece.
No mas. No mas.
Ryan Garcia, a dominance.
Ladies and gentlemen, in comes officially 27 seconds of round number 6. Referee Jerry Cantu reaches a count of 10 for your winner by way of knockout here. Still